a few minutes before I have to start my shift. But I will talk about this situation with Adrien Broner. I'm very happy for Adrien Broner. Very happy for Adrien Broner. And I did a video breaking news that Adrien Broner signed with, BLK. You know, I like it. But I seen people hating on it as usual. But like I said, this is your people. But now you got some people that was all of a sudden, once again, the fake pro-black media, now all of a sudden, since they signed AB, now all of a sudden it's legitimized. But these were the same people that was skeptic when Bud signed to fight on BLK, saying that he was running from Errol Spence, which we know not to be true. Like, real talk, you guys, I'm going to keep coming at these dudes for this fake stuff because that's what it is. They fake. Now all of a sudden you cool with it. So basically it took Adrien Broner to solidify this and show that this. Now all of a sudden it's a power move. Like I said, man, a lot of these dudes been acting like black Klansmen. Acting like Clayton Bigsby from Dave Chappelle with Terrence Crawford. And this is why I keep telling you, this is a fanboy situation. And now you even got people trying to take credit for this. The only person that made this happen was Adrien Broner. But you see how the temperaments change? When Bud decided to do this, they called it a duck. Because for some reason you have these cornballs that have this blind loyalty to Al Heyman and the PBC, which was proven that they ain't been keeping it real. That it's entirely pretty much their fault that the fight didn't happen. Now, I heard what Bob Arum said about if he was involved, more than likely the fight would have happened. Well, when he was involved, they couldn't get the fight to happen. And when Terrence Crawford left, they still couldn't get the fight to happen because the PBC had no intentions on ever making this fight. And that's all it come down to. That's all it come down to. And that's really the end of story. That's just really the end of story. For real. They keep talking about that Terrence Crawford didn't contradict himself. So Errol Spence didn't contradict himself. Like I said, people pick and choose and cherry pick what to make videos about. If you had read the whole article, in which people didn't, all they wanted to focus on was that Terrence Crawford signed to have another fight and make it look like it was some kind of duck, which anybody with common sense knew it wasn't. Basically, he moved on. He wasn't about to stall his career for Al Heyman or Errol Spence. And as usual, Al Heyman and Errol Spence was told by Team Crawford that they was going to take another fight and they wanted to get at least one fight in this calendar year. So they were told. And I think they already knew this fight had been put in place. So that's when all of a sudden, we sent the revised contract, which, by the way, what was the stipulations? What was in the contract? Like I said, I like doing this to these dudes because they liars and they full of it. Can't tell the truth to save their life. I mean, it's just absurd. It's just absurd. And I keep trying to tell you, the money is funny over there. The money is funny. And I can tell you right now, Al Heyman isn't going to put his own money into the PBC. They had a chance to do something spectacular and they dropped the ball. And it's funny, now you got people saying, well, Adrien Broner washed up. Well, at the end of the day, say what you want to say. Adrien Broner sell tickets. Adrien Broner draws viewers. Win, lose, or draw, Adrien Broner draws viewers and he sells tickets wherever he fights. That's why they signed him, because he a commodity. But this is what I'm saying. People don't never have the same energy. And that's why I don't fall for this fake pro-blackness. Now, all of a sudden, people co-signing this stuff with BLK. Because they got Adrien Broner, but they tried to make it look like this was something fluke, or this was just a duck move by, like I said, read the whole article by Mike Coppinger. Al Heyman and Errol Spence were both told by Terrence Crawford team that they was going to take another fight. But once again, I said that in videos, but of course people ignored it because they wanted to cherry pick and push this fake agenda that Terrence Crawford is the one preventing the fight. So, like I said, all this was calculated and put together as a last-ditch effort to save face for Errol Spence in the PBC. I know what I'm talking about. Have I been wrong with anything I done told you? No, absolutely not. But anyway, got to start my shift. We'll pick this up later on.